Welcome to Frank Bruno Law. I am Frank Bruno. I'm an elder law. And what else do I do? Elder law and probate and guardianship. I was actually, I'm sort of teasing. I didn't really get stumped on what I do, but I was thinking, in this introduction, I do mention a few areas of law that I practice in. And the reason I practice in these areas is because they're complementary. So I think that guardianship and estate planning go hand in hand, and guardianship, estate planning, I said that, go hand in hand, and estate planning and probate and administration go hand in hand, right? They're different aspects of it, of an area of practice. So at least that's my take, and that's why I handle the few areas. This month, I did an estate planning webinar. I did it on 2 different days. I usually do it at night, 6 o'clock, and the next day at 12 noon, or 12 noon followed by the next day at 6 o'clock, right? So like say a Wednesday and Thursday, or a Tuesday and Wednesday, and I give an evening and a day. I did a third webinar this month where I only offered it one time in the afternoon, a guardianship webinar. So I think I titled it Guardianship from A to Z. And I went through A to Z, the onset of the case, why you might file a guardianship. And a guardianship, some states in the country call it conservatorship. In New York, I remember that term. I'm a practicing lawyer. I graduated law school in 95. I knew of the term, but for, I think, nearly the entirety of my practice in New York, we've called it guardianship. So conservatorship, and in New York, we use the term guardianship. That's Article 81 of the Mental Hygiene Law. So it's an area, right? Sometimes people say health law, because it's concerning itself with the well-being of a person. So why a petition might be filed from one person seeking to be the guardian of another person that's an adult, separate and apart from being a guardian for your children or for children that aren't yours, but you're their legal guardian. So the terms are similar, but used in a different context. So it was quite successful. I intend to do another hour-long seminar on guardianship in the month of March. I didn't pick a date yet. I'm filming this in February. March is the next month. And I think maybe for the next few months, I'll offer a guardianship seminar once a month. And it's good to, see the beginning of the case, maybe why you might file, the circumstances of filing, the mechanism to file. It's by order to show cause, there's a petition, and then I name all of the players. So there's an attorney for a petitioner, there's a petitioner, there's an alleged incapacitated person, there's a court evaluator, there might be an attorney for the alleged incapacitated person, there's one or more court dates. I go through them. I'll discuss the hearing, and I think it's a nice, compact overview of the guardianship process. So if you would like to attend, just go to my website, Frank Bruno Law, and probably at the bottom of the homepage of my website, you'll see a countdown to the next webinar. Within a day or so, we'll pick the dates, and that countdown will be up. All right. If you want to get on our mailing list, go to frankbrunolaw.com. I do have an email. What do you call those? Newsletters. An email newsletter. It's pretty informative. I think it's helpful, and occasionally we'll put out an email with new updates or information related to the court. So if you need me, frankbrunolaw.com.